So this exercise is you pick something up here and then you just deliver somewhere else. Ginga. Then I pick something here and then I deliver somewhere else. Make the movement lush. Can be anywhere, look, can be backwards. Somewhere else. And ginga. Can be with the feet together. Up, down, and ginga. Let's go. So as I ginga, at no point I'm going to completely stretch my legs straight. So if I go here, there has to have some bend of the knees, and then that falls here. Now that fall can be here. Let's think about this. Can be open, go with me. Can be open. Can be open. But that fall can be cross on the foot. Can you see? Can be cross on the foot. Can be cross on the foot. Can be cross on the foot. Can be open. Can be open. Can be cross. Look how I'm moving now, look. Okay? So now, let's think about this. Now we're going to do staccato. So instead of a smooth fall, we're going to staccato this. Staccato. The arm, literally just that. Okay? So instead of smooth, we just go. Can be the body. Yeah, start with the arm. Arm, 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 arm. Combine. Smooth. Ginga. Staccato. Quebrado, né? Smooth. Quebrado. Smooth. Staccato. Okay, so now we're gonna mark kicks. We're gonna mark rabjahaya and rasteira as well. Rasteira is not a kick, né? We call rasteira desequilibrante. What does that mean? Desequilibrante, equilíbrio. Desequilíbrio is when you are out of balance. So desequilibrante, it's when someone gives the action of making you out of balance, okay? So we're gonna use a rabjahaya, we're gonna mark a rasteira, and then we're gonna see where we can go with some other movements as well. So for now, I want you to just think of this. You mark a rabjahaya here, okay? You mark a rabjahaya here, then you go to parallel, you mark a rasteira. It's like, look like a esquiva, né? Because I'm not if I continue, it's a rasteira. But it's just mark up. Just mark. Here. 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 Now let me give you the foundation for this. Let's go together with me. Marca rasteira. Come back. Marca rasteira. Come back. Marca rabjahaya. Come back. Marca rabjahaya. Come back, okay? So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see again. So for this rasteira, we don't want to just put the foot there. We want to like skid. So it should really feel like that, like, you know. So the way to think about this, if you're in parallel, you can go with me. You're gonna move this foot a little bit, and then you just. So this will be better than this. That makes sense? If you do just this with your shoulders, yeah. And then we can go a bit more. Then we can go a bit more. Tá vendo? Aí eu vou mais, ó. Aí eu posso ir com a mão. Okay? Let me tell you one thing here, guys. So one of the hardest training in capoeira, I can say with confidence, because if you apply energy to this, is one of the hardest training. It's when you do this idea, reverse side. This is among the most hardest thing to do in capoeira. Yeah, so what am I talking about? This kind of thing. When you do this, and if you go, you know, this kind of training, when you really use your whole body, like that. You see how the marking was actually not so good because the energy wasn't there. When I went, and then the energy was lost. What we're trying to do here is, and really mark that, so the body just like that, the shoe. Let's introduce that. If you put the shoe here and you balance, you should get rid of the shoes there. We force, you know, because you know. So we open from here. We start by arms forward, and we just send one shoulder back, and the other goes forward. Then we start with a figure of 8. Figure of 8, small circles with the shoulder. Now here we're just dancing, eh? And then it's 1, 2. And then you start to move the arm. And it's with you. This will go very far. Rest of your career, from the ginga to just move that. You know, to move your in this position as well. Okay, so now we're gonna think about this here. Do you remember there was a release? And then we mark Rabjahaya. So do you remember we did the rasteira? So go soft now, okay? Because you've cooled down a little bit. So you ginga, and then you mark here. Remember to ground, and then you take that release somewhere, and then you go to a rasteira, marking, or staccato, Rabjahaya. So try with me a couple of times. We can go staccato, 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 and then this here leads me to the Rabjahaya. Let's go. Pam, 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 pam. Oh, pam, 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 pam. For the rasteira, I come back, look. For the Rabjahaya, I can go. For the rasteira, I come back. So I go, ping, 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 ping. Let's do the rasteira now. Ginga on tiptoes. Everybody, ginga on tiptoes. Vá. Ginga on tiptoes. Do the Rabjahaya as well. Do the Rabjahaya. So now it's as if we get stuck in a part of the movement. So when we go from here, we welcome here, we go here, and then boom, 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 rasteira. Okay, so now we're gonna do something that you go for the movement, and somewhere in that movement you get stuck, okay? And then you do a rasteira. But why are you doing a rasteira? That's a good question to ask here. Why are you doing a rasteira? Because when you're stuck, the other capoeirista usually, so you are stuck in a movement, you are preparing. preparing for something. But the other capoeirista may not wait for you. May not like, oh, that's nice. You are stuck in your feeling. What does that mean, May? Benção, chapa, rasteira, rabo de arraia. You know? So you have to be ready to defend. But you are creating something in the roda that leads to that. What is that? I'll tell you what that is a chamada. I'm calling the other player. But we don't stand and go, some people do, but we don't go, kick me. Because that's patronizing, that's a bit like, you know, if I just go, come on, show me what you've got. What is that all about? But if I'm in the middle of a movement here and I go, if I'm here, I'm doing something. And then if you attack me, I can escape. So now what you're going to do, your task is to ginga. Go for the basic or parallel. Pick something up, staccato, and then here. Let's go with me. You have to do bigger to understand. This can be small, but you have to do bigger. Advance. Why the shoulder? Because maybe you go this way, but the kick changed this way. So then you use the rasteiro. You don't just pick a side. Come back with a chapa. Rasteira. Come back with a chapa. Rasteira. Come back with a chapa. Very simple dance like samba, yeah? 1, 2, 3. So I'm going 1, 2, 3. Yes? And 1, 2, 3. Can you stay on that foot? 1, 2, 3. Ginga. Ginga. Think about this. I'm pulling this leg. I'm pulling this leg. I'm pulling this leg. E 1, 2, 3. It doesn't matter if you do 2 or 3, okay? Circle, circle, come back forward. Look. Circle, circle, come back forward. Let's try this. Advance. You can also change here, advance. Circle, circle, change direction. So instead of coming back forward, advance. Instead of just coming back forward, boom, boom, right? You can go, boom, wait, he, to bring that kick, yeah? 1, 2, e 1, 2, change the tempo as well. You can change the tempo. Ó. Yeah. Yeah, so you can change the tempo and can pick up. Okay.